Hey guys, Dow Phoenix here, and if you don't know Buc-ee's, you don't know jerky. Haha, just kidding. Actually, I'm on here to do just a quick little channel update. Brought to you, well actually not brought to you, by Grand Theft Auto 5. I actually won this box at the midnight launch of Grand Theft Auto 5, and then I ended up selling my copy because my PS3 went down. I haven't done a lot of gaming videos, obviously, since then. But I did get a new PS3. I actually ended up getting the Black Friday bundle that had The Last of Us and Arkham Origins, 250 gig Super Slim. Not bad, not bad. I'm liking the Super Slim so far. The only downside is I can't play Prince of Persia: Sands of Time for some reason. Game kept locking up on me. It worked just fine on my previous PS3. Then I did the whole, transfer utility thing. Which brought over everything, but I don't know, maybe that game didn't agree with it. I've played a few other games and didn't have any trouble with them. So I probably just have to re-download that one, most likely. But yeah, I just wanted to give you an update on things. I have been a little busy as far as the channel is concerned, and being able to put up new videos. The Mexican dinner video I did last week or whatever, that was actually a video that I forgot about. And I just happened to find it again. So I decided, well, I haven't uploaded anything in a while. I'll go ahead and put that up. But unfortunately, I don't have much more Lost Archive stuff to do. So I'm going to have to obviously create some new content. Like this, for instance, that we're on right now. Anyways, since we're doing a little channel update, I figure I'll go ahead and do the Q&A that I promised months ago. It was actually on May 9th of 2013. When I had my 900 subscriber special, and I requested people to do Q&A. I put it off for so long because I didn't get hardly any questions. I was hoping to get more. Hint, hint. Put some down in the comments below, or whatever. Google Plus. Since we're on Google Plus now, we have to do that, right? So I'll go ahead and answer the few questions that I did get. First one was from Matt11708, and it was seconded by Eb Derelict. But Matt asked, "Hey DP, a question. Are you going to buy the Ouya?" No. I was interested in it initially, but as you know, 6 months after the launch, it's kind of a flop. It's a shame, really, because it was a great idea. Have an Android game console, but it just did not have what it really needed most, which was Google Play Store integration. I understand their decision for not doing that because they want to have their own marketplace. It's not like they're making a killing on profits for the console. I know the console can't be very expensive to make, but they obviously want to make their money somewhere, and it's going to be in the software sales. And if they had Google Play, that means they don't make money off the software. So, I don't really think an Android game console can really work unless it has Google Play integration, because that is where a lot of the games are being put up. You do have Amazon as well. That could be somewhat successful, but nearly everything that's put on Android is on Google Play only. And so if you want a big selection of titles, that's where you have to target. I would recommend instead, if you have a decent Android phone or tablet, to get the Moga Pro or even the Pro Hero controller, or the Pro Power, whatever they call it now. They have one that is just a controller that you can bracket your phone or tablet on. And then they have one now that actually can charge your phone. I think that one costs like $30 more. But that way you have a lot more time to play, obviously. So that's what I would recommend instead, because you can pair that with an MHL cable and you can just play it right off your TV if you'd rather want to do that. Play games like Grand Theft Auto Vice City. They're not available on the Ouya. So that's what I would recommend personally. But until Google or some other company decides, hey, you know what, there might actually be a market in this, because we don't really see casual gamers buying a $400 PS4, $500 Xbox One game system when we can release a cheap little box for maybe like $150 or less. that would be able to play some pretty nice games, you know, and they can have like little motion controllers and all that good stuff to go along with it. That I'm surprised nobody's actually got onto that yet. But you know, I think it may be some kind of stigma because a lot of the games are touchscreen focused. Like, how are we going to translate this to TV? Well, I mean, they need to work with the software manufacturers. You know, manufacturers. They don't really manufacture. Software developers, you know, and get them on board and let them know, hey, you know what? We want you to put in game controller support. You know, and part of it's Google's fault because they haven't really, you know, done anything to speed that up at all. They don't really care, I guess. Next question. Wolf King of Ka, congrats, man. Will you Photoshop yourself or post a video up of only having one side of your face shaved? I think it'd be funny to see commentary of a game with the set feed. No. I don't know. Maybe we'll see. Maybe if we do some extra life kind of deal in the future, then that's probably gonna be when I would do that. And then Mr. Rainbow Zombies, aka Combine, asks, can I do thumbnail art for a YouTube video? Yes, please. Please, I really need someone to do it because I'm not very good at Photoshop. I just take a thumbnail from the video and then I just put some text in Vegas and then I just screenshot that and then, you know, crop it. And that's what my thumbnails are 95% of the time. If I even do a thumbnail, you know, sometimes I don't even bother doing that. So, yes, please do that. What is your thoughts on the next gen of consoles from Microsoft Sony? Well, given the delay in the answering of the question, it's obviously current gen now. You know, the PS3, Xbox 360, Wii, that's all last gen. Because I always get a crack out of that, calling it next gen. Like, it's the next generation, but it's the current generation. So it's not really the next generation. The next generation would be the PS5 and Xbox 1 million. I don't know. Microsoft has no apparent rhyme or reason for their naming scheme. But yeah, so you know, then Microsoft probably should go with the big numbers because it seemed like the 360 was a good luck thing for them. You know, a big number. They should go to the Xbox 3600 or something like that next time around. But obviously with the current gen consoles, I'm really interested in them. You know, they surprised me, like how well they were doing things. It's just that it's just a little too early. You know, honestly, it really is. It'd be something I'll probably wait a minimum of 6 months for, and then I might get a PS4 or maybe even a Wii U instead for my initial console because I got my gaming PC here. And, you know, I mean, I don't want to get rid of my PS3 and 360. I could probably trade in all that stuff and easily have enough to get a PS4 and a couple games, but that's just stupid, you know, honestly. Especially since there's no backwards compatibility at all. If there was backwards compatibility, I'd be like, no brainer, you know, just obviously get the PS4, Xbox One, or whatever, you know, has backward compatibility, but then unfortunately it's not the case. And then with the Wii U, it has backwards compatibility with the Wii, but not the GameCube. So I would still need to keep my Wii since I don't have a GameCube. So yeah, I'm not in any rush. I'm not going to do any stupid decisions like trading in game consoles and whatnot to get it. I'll just save a little bit of money, maybe get it sometime later next year. And the Steam box, you know what? Steam box is looking really nice. I've seen the iBuyPower has one that they're going to be doing that's only going to be $500. And it's got better specs than both the PS4 and Xbox One. If they actually have that come to fruition and Valve can really get software developers behind Steam OS, then I might actually just go with that instead of a console. And get that hooked up on a TV and stuff. And then, you know, well, even if Steam OS doesn't pick up, I could probably just install my spare copy of Windows on it, and then I'll have another, you know, pretty good solid PC. And so that always can be, you know, nice, I guess. But at the same time, you know, without Steam OS, the PC wouldn't really be TV optimized. You know, I assume that Valve has plans to optimize things for that. Now, that could bring the question, is Valve going to be targeting just games, or are they gonna be, you know, getting multimedia stuff in? Or are we gonna get stuff like Netflix and Hulu and you know, video, you know, music stores and things like that, you know, like we have on the game consoles. That will certainly be something they will need to consider if they want to take over game consoles. So yeah, that's pretty much. Oh, Fushizzle actually just recently asked a question. I didn't actually notice that, but he asked, DP, do you prefer holding the camera as opposed to sitting down and talking to it? Just wondering, DP. I don't prefer holding it. It's just a matter of logistics, obviously. You know, I don't have a good setup. You know, I'm actually filming this on my wife's new camera. I don't know if I've already mentioned that, but it's really nice. And, you know, we got our tripod and stuff, you know, and so I can actually do sit-down videos and not look crap. You know, I didn't have to turn the lights on in this room to get good video quality, you know, without a shitload of noise. So, you know, I hope to do a lot more of these videos. I think I'm going to start doing some vlogs and things like that, maybe once a week or something like that. And I got a couple of game reviews coming up. I actually got one for a mobile phone game that's coming up really soon. And I also got a couple PC game reviews. I'm not really going to do the whole Let's Play anymore, especially since with the whole YouTube, apparently it's getting really crazy about copyright infringement lately. You know, they're starting to change their rules. I mean, I understand because they got to make money and they can't bring in the advertisers if people just upload entire game playthroughs. So, you know, obviously I'm going to have to, I still want to do gaming focused content, but I'm going to try to be a little more smart about it, you know, so that I don't get any kind of copyright notices and things like that, you know. Plus, you know, it's not really my original content if I'm just talking over a game, right? I mean, I'll still do streaming and things like that. That's always fun. But let me know what you guys think. I'm, you know, do another Q&A. Post some stuff in the comments, or you could just shoot me something on Google+. I mean, if you haven't added me on Google+, it's google.com/+downphoenix. And with that, guys, Down Phoenix out.